me reset right here. I totally messed up right here. Let's see, right there, right there. Okay, it's good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the worldwide internet, Big Daddy Shin's proud to present Worldwide Wednesday. Thank you very much. So, for those who do not know who I am, yes, my name is Big Daddy Shin, and I come here on Wednesday nights. I know it's a little bit late, but I kind of told you guys before that. Did I mess up on this thing? Yes, I did. I kind of told you guys, hey, Emma, how are you doing? I told you guys that things are getting a little bit busier these days, and, you know, I'm on vacation, but, you know, I'm going to come here on Wednesdays, and I'm going to sing on Fridays, and then so maybe I won't get there exactly at 8 on Wednesdays. I mean, it used to be 6. Now it's 8. But then on Fridays, I will do my best to get there at 8. If I'm not here, I'm probably doing something really fun. Okay? For starters, something just interesting really happening to me right now. So I have this buddy. His name's John. He, you know, he's really good video game person, and, you know, he always does theme parks and all these roller coasters, Disneyland, Magic Mountain, all these different things, right? So, what is it? Yeah, so he sends me a message, and this dude, like, never messages me. And he's like, hey, what, you know, blah, 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 do you want to do this? I'm like, okay, I know that if he wants to do something, it must be pretty good. So he asked me if I wanted to be an Amazon tester. I'm like, Amazon tester? That seems pretty good. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, you know, you get free random products from Amazon, and then, you know, whatever, if you want to sign up for it. I'm on, you know what? Fine, sign me up. Let's see how it goes. But, you know, I'm pretty sketchy on these things, going like, gosh, you know, free things, whatever, right? What if you buy it and, you know, or I don't know how they can do it. So I assume you'd have to buy it and then they would send you a check back or something, right? Hey, what's going on, Simon? Hey, dude, she's like young. So yeah, what happened is almost instantly. So it says, like, you know, it got joined in this private group, and then it said, yeah, you know, if you want to, you know, test out one of these products, let them know. So I was looking through the stuff, and then so it had like a monocle, you know, like a binocular. They have 2 of them, but then this one's just one. I'm like, oh wow, it looks pretty cool, you know. But I'm looking through the pictures, and another thing, they had like the shaver for bald people for like the shower. I go, oh my gosh, I totally want this thing. Okay, but I kept going on. There's another one that's like for this bike light. And I figure, you know, if I have to get a gun or something when I move to high desert, then okay, great, right? But, you know, the guy says, oh, yeah, you know, which one do you want? First, you got to go on Amazon, tell me how much it is going to be with the tax, and then I will refund you on PayPal immediately. I'm thinking, you're kidding me. There's no way. I mean, there is a way, right? So, freaking Simon. So what happened is I chose the bald thing, right? The bald shaver. And then so he said, okay, get the one by this brand, and then take a screenshot. Let me know what the price is with tax. I go, okay, did it. Bam, $60, right? So Emma's like 15, dude. All right, so what is it? Yeah, so it was like $60. I sent him a screenshot. It's like, okay, what's your PayPal? I give him my PayPal address, and then he sends me the refund. I go, oh my God, I didn't even pay the thing yet. You know, maybe I should take the money and run. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. So I click send. I send him the order number. So basically, he gave me the money to go buy the stuff on Amazon. So on Friday, I'm going to get that thing. And then so in exchange for this, I have to write a review. So if it's good, then yeah, you write a good review and you talk it up. Why not, right? But if it's bad, then you message him and go, dude, this thing sucks. It's horrible. Whatever. But if you, oh my God. So you, what after you do the review, you get to keep the product. So, oh my gosh. So now I'm going to get this bald head shaver on Friday that this guy Gerard gave me the money for already. And then I just write a review. Like it or not, I get to keep it. Pretty cool stuff, huh? So, yeah. On these things, if you guys wanted to do it, just let me know, and then I could add you to some group, and then you could go do this stuff. But you need your own Amazon account so you could buy stuff, and a PayPal account. So I think pretty much if you have Amazon, you have a PayPal account anyway. All right. So we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully there's more like house products. I like the electronic gadgets, things for your phone, things for your, like ear pods. Oh my gosh, if they were like earbuds, I mean, not like these Shure 530s that I have. I'm talking about like ones that I could go to the gym, because Amazon Prime Day was like for the last 2 days, right? And people, they're just looking for stuff to buy, right? I admit it. I was one of those two people too. I'm like thinking like, gosh, what do I need? What do I need? It's like, I don't need anything. Oh, but look, it's $200 off this thing. Let me buy it. How much is it? $300. You're like, pfft. So anyways, those are different type of things. But on Prime Day, you're actually spending your own money. And then this one, you're spending somebody else's money. All right. I didn't know that you guys were 1 week apart twins. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, keep up that conversation. I'm reading it while I'm talking to the thing. And Leandro, if you're still watching, great job on your show. So Leandro, he is a world famous belly dancer from Argentina, and then he's doing he's based out of Mexico now, and then he's doing a big show in Mexico and Argentina. The dude is amazing. Good job. That's why you're one of the people who are best in the world, Leandro. So Leandro's pretty cool too, because the thing is, it's funny. With Leandro, oh, hey Tracy, how's it going? Hey Ms. Vargo, I see you guys. Hey, Tracy and Ann, if you want to do that free Amazon thing, Gerard is the guy you contact right there. So I have no idea. I mean, you guys have no reason to believe him. I don't have any reason to believe him, right? Worst comes worst, we just block him on Facebook. No, I'm kidding. All I know is Gerard, he is responsible for me to get a new head bald shaving kit. Hey, and probably Greg would want to get one too, because Greg's kind of bald, right? Yay. So, yeah, that's that. So, Emma, Madison is super popular. Everybody knows who she is in here. Well, they know who you are too. So, anyways, we'll move on. So, anyways, that's my whole like non-paid sponsor promotion. Well, I guess if I got reimbursed for it, that is okay. Whatever it is, right? So now about just being busy. All right, I finally figured out the secret to losing weight. Okay, I lost 2 pounds for the last 3 days. Right, Roach, Simon, Roach. Gosh, how can I just do this show when people are just talking all the time? Hey, Brian, what's going on? So, Brian, you just missed the thing about I was talking about how to get free stuff from Amazon. But talk to the dude Gerard. He's in the chat right now. So, what is it? Gosh, yes, I lost 2 pounds without even trying the last couple of days. Right? Okay, I did go to the gym. Yes, I'm learning different techniques in the gym. But the eating wise, I found out the secret on why I'm so fat. Okay, fast food. Okay, so when I'm just driving and you just think like, oh, McDonald's, oh, the memories, In-N-Out Burger, oh my gosh, just all these different things, right? Pizza, whatever. But I do know that one thing that I enjoy is Chick-fil-A. I like the Chick-fil-A burger, but then I like the chicken strips. And when I do it, I drown the stuff in honey mustard sauce. I'm like, oh my gosh. So $8 later, you're like, wow, that was pretty satisfying, but man, I could eat another one, right? So one day when I was going in, like I was driving home and then I passed by the Tam's Burger that has zucchini and then there's no line. I mean, the people that know Tam's, Super Tam's in like anywhere in Southern California, the lines are ridiculous, right? These are like Costco toilet paper lines. It's like just they're out. They need a stoplight just for the lines out there, it seems like. But anyways, there's no line. Okay, great. I'm gonna go get my zucchini, fried zucchini, small zucchini. It's like $5, right? I go up there. They said, "Oh yeah, it's $7.50 or $7.70." It was almost $8. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, $8 for freaking zucchini!" It's like what? It's a gold-plated zucchini. And then I sat there and thought like, oh, you know what? Okay, they have to raise their prices and stuff, but you know what? F this. I'm gonna go. So I just drove through the drive-through, right? And then I feel bad. Some of the people are going like, hey, they spent their money on the food. I get it. But the thing is, when they're charging $8 for zucchini, I'm like, nah, forget it. So I went to the store and then I bought honey mustard sauce. I'm like, okay, I have all this chicken that I should have been cooking for the past month, but it's just frozen in my thing. So I'm like, all right, what I'm going to do is I am going to boil these things and then put these chicken breasts in strips, put the honey mustard on it, and then pretend like I just went to Costco or to Chick-fil-A and ate it. So I boil it. I'm just sitting there playing Rocket League. And then all of a sudden I smell, that smells pretty good, whatever, right? I take it out, realizing it's just hanging out there in that chicken soup. And then, so I take it out, hotter than everything. So I take 2 forks and I'm shredding it like Edward Scissorhands. Right? And then dude, Simon, I knew that was you. I knew that was you. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know, I'm looking at the YouTube chat, and then so it turns out that Simon is Toxic Twist. That's horrible, dude. Okay, but anyways, at least now you like girls. Okay, but anyway, so I shredded up the chicken, and then I used that honey mustard sauce, and then I ate it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like amazing, right? And so I ate the chicken breast, and then drank a lot of water, and I'm super full. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then just in relation, I think the chicken breast comes out to like $1, and like that whole big bottle of honey mustard was $1.50. So it's like, wow, that wasn't too bad, right? What am I gonna eat for lunch? That. So I ate those, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty amazing. So that was day one, and then yesterday I just cooked 3 chicken breasts. I did the same thing. I ate it. Did the same thing today, right? But I feel great because it's like the whole calorie count of it, but also the healthy protein you get from that chicken. I'm like, all right. So what I'm going to do is all the different stuff that I like from fast food, I'm going to try and mimic it and make it at home, right? So Reggie, he's one of our top commenters. He said, yeah, you should learn how to make the protein style, In-N-Out burger thing. And I wasn't thinking at the time, I'm like, protein style? Wow, that sounds pretty good. But that's the one where they wrap a hamburger in lettuce, right? I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. But my problem is I'm just lazy, and I don't want to just cook up lettuce and then you have to repackage all this stuff and then to get the tomato and whatever stuff, onions. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I want to just make it like, that's why I like the chili. So the chili that I make, I drain the hamburger fat and put some bacon in there, and then chop tomatoes, onions, and all that good stuff. And then so basically that's what I was doing. So that one, I could mix up eating that one, but a lot of the time I put the stir-fried vegetables in it. But what I realized too is I wasn't drinking enough water, right? So here's your TMI thing. I started going to the bathroom a lot more because I'm starting to drink an incredible amount of water. But there was a time, like this last week, I wasn't drinking that much water. So it was like, I know I'm moving to the high desert, but inside my body, it was like a desert. And like, I don't know, everything was probably just hanging out in there going, hey, what's going on? Right? Getting a suntan in there. But when I'm drinking a lot of water, I realize, okay, I'm going to the bathroom a lot more. And it's great. It feels great. So, what is it? Yeah, that's why I feel that I'm getting more focused on that. And hopefully one day I will be skinny. But my exercise game is getting really good, right? I'm getting really solid, right? I'm looking up stuff on the internet, and then I found out that I need to get like right here, up on the top of your chest. Not like it really, you can see right? Because, when you do regular chest, it's just the lower part of the chest, or like the bottom part if you do the down ones, right? Shoulder stuff, whatever. But what happened is, here's the thing that it just really got me the other day, right? Getting older. I know that I'm 50, right? And I'm going like, oh, okay. And then so when you're fat and you just work out just for like a few days, you start to get shape. You're like, yes. So you take a shower, you take off your shirt, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Thank God that I'm, blind. So I'm like, wow, I feel like, buff, right? Then I go like this, and I look really closely, and then all my skin was going up and down, right? And then I don't know if it was me or not. It looked like the whole chicken skin. I'm going, oh God, I know I have this whole chicken motif now. But thing is, I'm like, I felt like I was falling apart right there. I'm going, gosh, what am I supposed to do? So I'm looking up online on how to build up your upper chest, and does it fill the muscle? Like, I know if you start lifting weights and it's supposed to tighten your skin and all that stuff. I don't know if it's BS or not, but I got to try certain things. But what I found out, when you stress, like, when people go like this, or every time you stretch your neck, you're stretching all of your skin here, and then you get those like old people stretch marks. I'm going, oh. So, I'm like, what do you do? Right? So it says, the whole moisturizer stuff, or all these different techniques and stuff. And I don't know. But what happened, it really blew my mind. And I'm like, well, I'll just have a turkey neck someday. And what am I going to do? Right? So that's why I realize when I move, I need to find a place that has a bath, and not just like a little bathtub where it's shower, where it's like, Korean foot or Chinese foot massage, and you just like little tub. I mean, one of those baths that like you're just hanging out, Calgon take me away type of bath, right? So when, moving up to high desert, I know there's houses and they have like the bigger bathtubs and stuff because, land's really cheap up there, and then people just get the big baths. And I figure, okay, I'm going to do it, even though I know my water bill is going to go up tremendously because, it's the desert, when are you supposed to do it? So my goal, because people know that my legs are super ashy, right? Like cigarette smokers are probably going like, damn, that's ashy legs, okay? So half of it might be because of I just don't take care of myself. Another one is I had drinking much water. Another one is that like when I take a shower, I'm not bending over to scrub, everything, like exfoliate and stuff. Because A, I have a big gut, and B, I have a big gut, right? So you can see my big gut. All right, but so I looked on Amazon again. I mean, Amazon is just incredible because I'm like the most laziest person. I mean, it's not like you could get ice cream from Amazon. Yes. You can get ice cream. You can get candy. You can get wine. You can get beer from Amazon. It's really bad health wise. Okay. So anyways, I look on Amazon and I'm looking for bath products. You put best bath products to put whatever. I mean, you do Google search and stuff too. Like all the stuff, the additives you're going to put in there, So I figure, all right, not just regular water. You got to put in stuff and see if it's going to like moisturize my skin or exfoliate it. And then so the prices on these things, their range, I was looking at stuff is like $10, $15. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. I wonder how many baths that does. It's one for like $6. And there's one for $60. I'm like, $60? It's like what? I'm gonna look like Cleopatra afterwards. It's like I'm like, gosh. So I'm looking at all the different choices on what to do. It's like, all right, I know that I don't want my skin to look bad, so I got to figure out what to on how to make your towel softer, like a hotel. I'm like, all right, that was a waste of 2 hours of my life. So people that can say, hey, during your summer you should be like sleeping a lot and stuff. It's like, yeah, I wish I was. But no, I'm staying up watching like like the other day I watched War of the Roses, right? I figure it's a good like, house and relationship story, and then you find out, oh, well, you know what? Oh my God. Kathleen Turner, she looks just like Lauren Bacall. You're like, oh, okay. What's Lauren Bacall in? Oh, okay. It was oh gosh, it's the first one with Humphrey Bogart. Anyways, I started watching that one, right? And then so next thing you know, I'm watching Kindergarten Cop. I'm like, all right, I need to sleep. And then when I wake up in the morning, well, it's almost like noon. And then, I think, okay, I'm going to go exercise or I'll go do my walk. Then I'm going to go to the gym. But then when 3 o'clock comes, you're like, oh, shoot, it's a Rocket League tournament. Okay, then I'm going to go out. And then 6 o'clock, Rocket League tournament, 9 o'clock. I mean, it's, I'm like total loser status. But, there's different things. I have to go to Victorville and I have to look for a place. Well, okay, I take that back. I could look in Hesperia. I could look in Adelanto, right? Or Silver Lake, which is like hour past Victorville, but a lot of people live up there. And then when the people say like, oh yeah, you got to move up there. It's like, yeah, I know I got to move up there. I know it's going to be my happily ever after. That's I don't know how long I have to be up there, but at least 15 years. So it's like my social life. I'm thinking like, man, this is going to suck. It's going to be horrible, because a lot of the people that I see from Hesperia or, the high desert, they're usually like have a couple kids, couple tattoos, all that kind of stuff. Right. And then get this, turns out that, okay, one day I'm going to be a homeowner, one day. Right. And then it turns out that up there in the high desert, everybody has guns. I'm going, holy crap, So I'm not against guns. I'm just scared of them because I'm clumsy. My eyes are bad. If I had a gun, I'd probably shoot myself in the foot or something. And then that's not gonna be pretty. I mean, I'm sure gout feels a lot better than that, but I'm not looking forward to that. But now that I'm on the verge of moving up there, I figure, okay, the Shin gets real now, right? So, I'm asking people about different guns and stuff, and I'm like, oh, gosh, what do you get? This is, and I'm thinking about like what you get a, 9mm, you get a Glock, you get a, 22, you get whatever, right? And then people, no, don't get that one. It's like a girl's gun. It's like this. It's like, what? Gun's a gun. They're going to kill you, right? But it's basically just for home defense. So one of my friends said, dude, your vision's super bad. Why don't you get a shotgun? I'm like, shotgun, right? And then so now my whole Call of Duty 4 back in the day playing, think like, oh my gosh, maybe, right? So then I'm thinking about the whole home defense thing. I don't want to pull the trigger except at the shooting range, right? But then if push came to shove and then like someone breaks in your house, right? You can't say like, if you have a regular pistol, it's like, hold it, I got a gun, I'm going to shoot, right? No. This one, you don't have to say anything. All of a sudden you hear the pump, the racking, the thing, you go, it's like, okay, they'll probably run. I mean, it's a really distinct sound, right? So if that happens, then at least maybe they'll run and I don't have to shoot anything. If I have to shoot, then there's going to be a lot of bullets everywhere. But it's like, I don't know. It's just another thing that I think about, and I'm like, gosh, I don't want to do that. That's horrible, right? But another reason why I said that is that, like, once I actually move up there, I don't want anybody stalking me up there. Because, yeah, I'll be locked and loaded. All you people think about robbing me. So, dude, Simon, you're going to go to jail. I already see it. So, anyways, yeah. Because I'm not going to delete this video, dude. So you Facebook people are wondering, it's like this guy, Simon, he's like one of my big time stalkers before. He just revealed who he was. And so now he's trying to get a date and chat and YouTube. If you want to see it, go to YouTube and check it out. So anyways, those are the different busy things that I'm doing. Oh, and mind you, I have to go and look at these open houses or, you know, places where people live and like who has a room available. And yeah, not only that, all this stuff in this room, I got to clean it up. I got to clean it up and go. So I am not envying my next, I don't know, couple weeks. Because in August, I have to be up there, right? I wish it's one of those things where I could be like, hey, you know, can I put your stuff in your storage, whatever? I mean, we have a storage already. So what? I get a double storage. So that's that. So, okay. So, Miss Wargo, I thought about the dog because Harold the handyman, he used to have 3 German Shepherds. 2 of them passed away, but he still has 1. And those were amazing dogs, right? And yes, they are mean, except to like the owners and people come around. And it's, I'm telling my boss, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should get a German Shepherd. Get 2 of them, whatever, right? But I'm not going to make them house dogs. So that's why it's like, because, you know, the heat's going to be super hot in the summer and whatever. And I don't want to clean the house. And, but also it's like, I don't know. You have to deal with different neighbors. And I know that there's coyotes, right? So if there's coyotes, I don't know who's stronger, a coyote or a German Shepherd dog that's trained by me, right? So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, I don't think it's as bad as how I'm thinking that's going to be, but that's why I was always a really good coach. I expect the worst, and then it's usually not that bad. Yeah. But aside from that, we'll see what happens for next week. Because next week we have 4th of July and well, my last month of summer, right? That's pretty much it. So anyways, I'm going to go. Today was kind of a short day because I have to pee. But also, it's like I don't want Simon to go to jail. First conversation and everything. And yeah. But anyways, I'll have more stories for you next week, right? But until then, everybody, it is that time. Happy trails to you until we meet again. See you later. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing the song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Yes. I want to thank Tracy and Gerard and Miss Wargo, Leandro, Guy Negro, and Emma, and Simon the Stalker, and Thomas, and who else is in there? Oh my gosh, I can't see. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Yes, and thanks, Mom, for watching. Tell Kurt happy birthday. It was my nephew's birthday yesterday. Sorry, no song. But this Friday, let's do it, right? Happy trails to you till we meet